we talked to Paul, and Paul wanted to continue on more than one hull, you can say that, and there was not so many possibilities to do that with a small cabin. Paul wanted to cruise fast and fun, so we made a deal. So Paul came to us in 1989, and we agreed to make a Dragonfly 800, the 26-footer, and that was that was basically just a few months after we came out with the folding system. So we designed and made a special version of this this Dragonfly 800. The boat was basically the same, but with a complete crazy rigging. And some other clients also wanted this extraordinary tall rigging, longer boom as a maximum sail. Paul wanted full speed, of course he did. Yeah. So we told other clients, well, if you have 4 gold medalists, you can have this rigging, but otherwise don't do it, we won't make it. So that was quite fun. Paul had his 800 for 10 years. It was his last boat, and he loved it, and we did a lot of sailing with him, a lot of fun sailing. Also, I also sailed with him back to his house in Hellerup, and so it was great fun, really an honor and great fun to have Paul around here. And he also pushed us to do things that we probably wouldn't have done at that time. So Paul was very energetic, so his boat, there were a lot of holes all over his cockpit because he kept changing things and fittings. So we had every winter we had a job with Jelco repairs to to close all his gaps and holes, but that was part of the fun. So and every time he also did something, we of course took a look at what he did, and so it was very beneficial for all of us. So, and fun. We had a lot of great times, a lot of laughs. The 800 was very important for our history, because we ended up building 293, almost 300 of that boat. So in the multi-hull scene, in the trimaran scene, that's a very, very high number of boats. And then later came our 920 series. Now our 28 series is where we are also very, very close to 300. So over the years, so we have now built about 1,100 trimarans. So you can say that the 800 was sort of the base for our coming history and our future. Yeah.
Of course, having a close bond to Paul also meant a lot for development of this 800. What did it mean for Dragonfly to have Paul around to test new things and new ideas?
It meant a lot, because Paul he could. I think at the sail loft they were not always happy with Paul, because I think it took some time in the production. And then he wanted to change this and that, so he tested out many new things. Many new materials, reefing systems. On the head sails, he experimented a lot with battens, long battens, shorter battens, this way and that way. And you can say many things we still use today comes back from Paul's ideas. Yeah. So yeah, it's fantastic.